You need to stop using the Heiken Ashi right now. I found a new indicator that is infinitely better than the Heiken Ashi. The Heiken Ashi is an indicator that a lot of traders use to find the general direction of the market, clearing out the noise of regular candlesticks. But what if I told you I found a secret indicator that performs way better than a normal Heiken Ashi? Actually, to be specific, I backtested this indicator and it's 2 times more profitable than a normal Heiken Ashi. Oh, Come on back, buddy. There you go. This indicator is way better for multiple reasons, and I'm gonna share with you what this indicator is, how to use it to its best potential, and I'm gonna even share with you a profitable strategy with this indicator. Let's get straight to it. Okay, so this is your typical normal candlesticks, where there's a bunch of red and green everywhere, and the chart is pretty hard to tell which way the price is heading with all this noise. This is bad because it could lead to a bunch of false signals.
This sucks.
Now introducing the Heiken Ashi.
It eliminates the noise to where the candles are replaced and you can clearly see which direction the market is heading, making it a lot easier to read the chart. But this indicator isn't perfect. One of the main issues with the Heiken Ashi is it doesn't provide the juicy information normal candlesticks do. It only provides the smoothed out version of the price, not the real price. For example, normal candlesticks have wicks, which can tell a lot about where the chart is gonna head next. That's until God himself made this new secret indicator. Actually, his name is Jack VMK, but you get my point. It's a good indicator. Now, the reason this indicator is so good is because instead of replacing your candlesticks, it just adds a Heiken Ashi overlay so you can see both the price action of the candles and the Heiken Ashi all in one, so you get the best of both worlds. But that's not all. Another great thing about this indicator is it's way better at not providing false signals compared to the normal Heiken Ashi. For example, this is a chart with the normal Heiken Ashi. As you can see, it provided a lot of green candles in this uptrend, but then it placed some red ones where it could have easily faked you out and made you sell early. Now this is the same exact chart with the improved version of the Heiken Ashi, and as you can see, it only provided green candles. So there's no fake outs and you would have made way more profit on this trade. So now that we know why this indicator is so good, let's add it to our chart and give you the best possible settings for this indicator. I'll be using TradingView as my charting platform. If you don't yet have it, I'll leave a link in my description. Go to the indicators tab and type in smooth Heiken Ashi and click this one by Jack VMK. Next, go to this setting. Alright, now the optimal settings depends on what type of trader you are. If you're a short-term trader, I would recommend changing these 2 settings to 5 and 5, as this makes it better at analyzing short-term price movement. If you're more of a long-term trader, change these settings to 20 and 20, as that'll make it better at finding long-term trends. For the sake of this video, we're gonna be somewhat in the middle, so we're gonna keep it at default at 10 and 10. So this is how I use the indicator. Green candles signals an uptrend, red candles signals a downtrend. This means it's great for signaling possible reversals. But here's a secret trick you can use in order to raise the chance of you finding these perfect reversals. You can use the size of the Heiken Ashi candles as a way to identify strength. For example, here the candles start off small and start to slowly get larger and larger, signaling the market is gaining momentum and strength. Same thing with weakness. If the candles start to get smaller, you can easily identify the market is losing momentum and is getting ready to reverse. So here the chart is in a downtrend signaled by the red candles, but you can start to see the candles are getting smaller and smaller, showing it's losing the downwards momentum. Then we get a green candle. This signals a market shift is likely to occur, which is exactly what happened. So now you know the basics. You now know why this new indicator is better than the normal Heiken Ashi and where to begin to start reading it. Now it's time to get into some actual profitable strategies using this indicator. But first, let me show you a site called Heiken Trade. Ever heard of it? They're a forex and crypto broker that have extremely low spreads and low commissions, some of the best on the market, which who doesn't like saving money on commissions? They also have an extremely friendly support team who will answer any type of question you have. And the best part, they are running a special promo where if you sign up with the link in my description, they will match whatever you first deposit. So if you put in $100, they will match that and give you $100.
That sounds like a deal.
Sign up with my link and make sure you use that special promo. It's free money. Okay, now that that's done, let's get into one of my favorite strategies with this indicator. Now, I really want to make this clear. You should not enter a long just because the Heiken Ashi turns green and enter a short position because it turns red. This will not work in the long term. Instead, you should do this. First, you want to find a strong downtrend. Again, we can do this by finding red Heiken Ashi candles, and we want to see the candles getting larger and larger, signaling this is a strong downwards trend. The next step is we want to find a trend change. We can do that by seeing the red candles starting to get smaller and smaller and the color shift from red to green. But you don't want to enter just yet. Instead, we are essentially going to use this new Heiken Ashi candle as a support. You're going to wait for price to do a pullback and come back down to these Heiken Ashi candles. But we still need a little bit more confirmation. So wait for price to show it's going to respect this area by giving a green candle. Once we get our green candle, we can now officially enter the trade. You're going to want to set your stop loss at the low of where the pullback came to the Heiken Ashi candles earlier. Then you're going to want to set your take profit to a 1.5 risk to reward ratio. Next, you're going to wait for price to hit your take profit. But we aren't done yet. Once price hits your take profit, sell half of your position for guaranteed profits. Then move your stop loss to your entry. We're then going to wait for the Heiken Ashi to turn red to sell the rest of our position. Once it does, exit the trade fully for some really nice profit. This is an absolute beautiful strategy. I absolutely love it. Test it out yourself and let me know how it works for you on Instagram. Next, we're gonna go over how I made over $70,000 in 60 days using this specific strategy. This one is one of my absolute favorites I use every day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.